Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to the Lumiere channel. I've been thinking about you. Um, I was reading for one of the other ones and I was thinking about you. Welcome to your love reading for the month of February. This is going to be checking out two energies, um, what you need to know about what's coming towards you, and your guidance for that singles, couples, and situationships, um, and how that energy may affect you at either one of those levels. If you're single, I'm reading this as someone who's looking for love for their highest good. If you're in a situationship, you're neither single nor in a couple, and you also are single and in a couple. It's kind of complicated, and also guidance, towards your highest. And couples, same thing. You're an established couple, Facebook official, people know you, and we're seeing how best you can, navigate your romantic relationship or what your highest good is towards that. So, I know there's one more thing. I read quite differently. If this is your first time on my channel, hi. Read the description box to see how I read so that you're not, up in arms. And, yep. So, may I please have access to the information for what a Scorpio needs to know about the energy that's coming towards them? I'm reading for a bigger energy, like a soulmate energy. Excuse me, something like that. So may I please be granted clear and direct access to information for Scorpio, please, and what they need to know about what's coming towards them in love, about who is coming towards them. In love in February, please. Interesting. Calling your soulmate in reverse and very soon. I almost want to leave these out. Things took a turn. Let's see. It's almost like a breeze is coming your way, a whiff. Um, a whiff of something is coming your way. It's light. It's like a, I don't know if it's a musk. It's like a scent. It's just, I don't know how good it is. I don't know. It's kind of throwing me off here. The sun. That's the thing. Let me see. Okay, the Ten of Swords. The Six of Swords and the King of Chalices in reverse. So, the Sun talks about cycles that bring joy. It's just everything else is kind of weird. We do see that this was pretty cyclical in format, and at the center of it was the flirt, which is to me the breeze, the whiff, a breeze carrying a scent of something. There may be something here about spring for somebody if you're in northern part of the hemisphere, where right now you may be in the colder months, in the winter months. Something about spring here. Seemingly, um, did you know what? I just got a text message from a friend who is, I believe, a Scorpio. Is she? I think she is. Late October. Is it? Yeah. Late October, I think. And she just told me that she may watch this. Hey girl. She just told me that someone who she had a crush on, who she told she had a crush on, said, "Oh, I'm seeing someone." And so she, went about her business, keeping it light and kept things friendly and was dating other people and or opening herself up to other people. And she just texted me saying he's single. So here we have this sort of new lovey thing, and we have this sort of unrequited love thing here. This very soon in the soulmate. The Ten of Swords is something ending. The Phoenix has been reborn in this deck. The Six of Swords is reminding me of like soulmate-y type energy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the six, maybe it's because it landed here, but it's something about soulmate-y type energy that's sort of not yet, that is in between world. It's not yet in one way or the other. But here's the sun. They say the sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is the sun. This is the card that comes out first for you all. And then the King of Cups comes out in what I feel like is more upright than reverse. Oh, actually, no, that's different. That's definitely in this position, but I'm gonna read that as a little bit more reverse. So, anyway. So this breeze to me, it feels like, to me, it initially, it seems like it carries something of a, not something foul. It's a breeze. A breeze is sweet. No one ever says like, oh, um, the breeze from your butt. Like, no, that's foul stench. Breeze is something springy, something nice. It's just this breeze is carrying. It's like you're catching a whiff of something. So what you need to know about this energy is almost like it's coming towards you is like you're catching a whiff of something, something that you thought was missing but isn't really missing, something that, tell me about this. Something that you thought is new, something that you thought, not something that you thought was over, but something that's not entirely new, but has a newness about it. So for instance, where you're at now, for me, it's cold, it's winter. Things have changed. It's literally friggin' winter here. In that image, this is the Five of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here with this new love is something that's not entirely new, but something new, like a new energy in a similar place. So she's lost here in these winter woods. In winter, things more or less look the same. It's all dead. It's all white. It's the same. It's clear. It's cold. In the spring, there's something about spring here for you guys, Scorpio. There's something about spring. In the spring, though, you're not out in the cold. If you're lost in the spring, it's easier to find demarcations because things have flowered, but it's more so about being in the same place, but being in the same place and experiencing a newer energy. That's what I see here with this, and I'm so happy this came out to like confirm and help me out with that, because that's what this is, being sort of in a place that feels, that used to be, kind of feeling left out, and then all of a sudden it not feeling so left out, but nothing has really changed except what the breeze has brought through. It's like you're walking, or you're living your basic life, and then you walk by the same street that you've always walked. Howdy. I think there's something foul to it. or something uncertain about it, because you, when you first smell something, a breeze, when it hits you, you're kind of trying to decipher what it is. What is that? Oh, what, it disturbs you initially. It's an energy that sort of disturbs you, and then you spend some time with it trying to decipher what it is. So I feel disturbance is this sort of Ten of Swords with the greater energy of the sun, but with not a stagnant necessarily, but in the same place, but also not with the Six of Swords here. So I feel like whatever's coming towards you is something that you may have caught a whiff of, but you haven't quite figured it out. But apparently, I'm glad I shuffled the tarot, because apparently it's good. If we go off of what people say the sun is, it's good. The sun, talks more about generations. It talks about, it's this connections, generations, and cycles that bring joy. So, cool. Where the hell did the Four of Swords come from? Did I put that there? I don't remember this coming. When did this come out? I'm gonna put this back. I don't remember shuffling this. Okay. But this is essentially this sort of... That's funny. When did that come out? That's weird. It does remind me of this presence. So the swords are taking over here. Interesting. The Five of Pentacles could also mean ignoring help that's offered. We'll see if that meanders its way into the reading, but let's see, exploring all options. Five of Pentacles in reverse says ignoring help that's offered. The Six of Swords says guidance and help to leave a negative situation. And with the sun, to me, what the sun means to me is it's an illuminator. It's something that, draws your attention to as much of everything. And with the Phoenix coming out, the Ten of Swords, it drew so much attention to the situation that it gave way to rebirth of a phoenix, because the phoenixes, explode in their way. But with the Ten of Swords here, it says accepting and releasing unpleasant or unfortunate circumstances. So whomever's coming towards you, if that energy isn't yours, they may have, if you are the new love, they may have left a situation and weren't really, but are not. I'm not sensing someone who's going to make a move quite yet. I'm really not, especially with this King of Cups in reverse, but then kind of like doing an upright thing. I guess it's 50-50. If this is hitting in any sort of way, this person may make a move, in some sort of way, but they may most likely not. But then again, I don't entirely think that. They may make, maybe, I suppose, more of a gesture. Make more of a gesture. So this is someone who it's an energy of for surety. That's what I see here. And so they may be disconnected or sort of move in contradictory ways or flaky-ish ways in a way, but I'm not really saying that to be insulting. It's just one of those things where, if you're trying to lose weight, where sometimes you'll just eat salads and you'll say, no carbs or whatever your thing is, no sugars, but then you'll have like croutons, and it's like, okay, what? A little bit wishy-washy, not so stable. I thought you were trying to lose weight. Yeah, but there's a cookie, and just one cookie, and then the next thing you're really ready to make any sort of commitment at all, like duh. but it looks like they are trying to figure themselves out in a way. Um, I feel like whatever they've left, they're happy about it with the sun here. And you may be a part of that sunshine. You may be a ray of light for them, okay? Which you can take that in a romantic way, but you can also take that in a way where you may be a ray of light in that you may have been not an influencing factor, but your presence may have been or may be something that sheds light on a situation for them. So, for instance, this is where um, you 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 have a partner and things are okay, and you're like, oh man, okay. Oh, it's actually, it reminds me of the scene from Bridget Jones where the women in Bridget Jones 2, where she gets imprisoned, where the women in the prison were a ray of light for her to see that Darcy wasn't that bad of a guy. Like, he didn't want to commit to her, or they weren't compromising, they weren't working together. That was the situation. But these women were in situations where their husbands were, or their men were prostituting them, beating on them, selling, doing all these things. And they're like, what did your bad guy do? And it kind of put things in perspective. So that's what I'm saying when I say you may be a light, so like a ray of the sun, where them seeing you, or them meeting you, or them interacting with you, or them experiencing you in some way was something that shed some light on something within them or about their situation in their world. Hence the sun here. Um, Alternatively, this energy may also be that for you. If this is what you need, would they maybe like to be? Maybe, but they're not ready for it. So for situationship people, this person is there. If you guys are with this person, I do. There very well could be affection here. I don't know if this person would be ready to move beyond. No, I don't feel like they would be in a position to get intense. This is like it's time to they what you need to know about this energy, this person coming towards you is I feel like at the center of whatever they're going through is lightness, wanting to be about things and not too serious. Even if what they're feeling or what you shared is serious. Okay. If you're in a couple, the love is not completely dead in the situation. God, but something is waning for them. Oh shit. Something is interesting. Something is waning for them. They may be thinking about family with you, and unsure of how to move forward. Yeah, wow, couples, it seems like something may be waning with your partner. But at the same time, I don't think they would be letting go necessarily anytime soon. But yeah, for couples, it may really have something to do with family, as the sun is generations and connections. Your person is still sort of they may be someone who can be present, but for now, I don't think they can be. I don't think they can be. For now, I don't think they can be. If this is someone who's coming back, two couples, if you guys are having a sort of reconciliatory moment, it could be here with the Sun and the Six of Swords, and even the Ten of Swords here with the depictions that's shown. It just seems like there are bigger issues at play. So those bigger issues would need to be sort of attended to for your person. Guidance for Scorpios watching this, who any of that hit. Guidance for Scorpios. Guidance for Scorpios, please. Scorpio. I don't know how much of that you heard, but oh, I don't know. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks. I don't know how much of that you heard, but it's weird because I'm getting a message of you not backing down, but at the same time that there is something missing here. Okay, there is something missing about this energy. It's just, why is that there? What is that? What is that? What is that? Something about your, something, yeah, let your friends help you is giving me something about your friends. I think this is real people. I feel like this is maybe your thoughts. Yeah, your friends are the voices in your head. The voices in your head that say something. What are they saying? I don't know what they are saying, but let me see. What is that about? What's that about? Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Tell me about that. La 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 oh, oh no. Okay, here's the thing. The song I'm singing is a Korean song from a band, I think FT Island, from like 2008, and I don't remember what the song was about. Oh shit. I don't know what it's about because it's in another fucking language. Korea and FT Island. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna be diff. So here's what I'm getting for you guys. It's kind of a weird message. I'm trying to find the song. Man. Lee Hong-ki. Is that, yeah. Oh, was it just him? Was it just his song, or was it an FT Island song? I'll get to your reading. Just give me a second. I don't remember this FT Island song. I don't remember it. But I want to find what it's... Ooh, what it's about. Girl, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna deliver the message. I'm sorry. I wish the song was in English, or I wish I was an FT Island fan. Um, so what I'm here is there may be something. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I feel like the thoughts you have, the friends in your head. So the thoughts that you have a lot shouldn't be trusted. Yeah, insecure. They're the thoughts that you've had in your head, that you've had them for a while. A while, B. They shouldn't be trusted. And especially the ones that talk down to you, the ones that say you can't find love, you can't find someone good. I feel like here what I'm saying is kind of weird, especially given that whole, who's coming towards you. But I mean, it makes sense. It's sort of saying like, um, you may keep an open mind about the situation. Don't back down. Just know that there is something missing with this connection. There is something missing in it, and I feel like you might know it. And so those voices in your head, those friends in your head that say, "Oh, la 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 la," they may be saying, "Oh, this could be the," I don't know. They could be saying this could be it, not the one, but this could be, "Oh, this could be our moment." But then at the same time, there's like another backup dancer voice that's like, this will never be it, da 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 da. Both of those need to be put in check because they're kind of both coming from a place of, I wish I could say this better, but like insecurity. They're coming from like a place of scarcity, a place of imbalance. So keep your I guess keep your options open, especially my singles and those in situationships, or those that are finding themselves in this sort of situation, like I described before. Keep your heart open, or keep, with guarded but open to the possibilities and stuff. But at the same time, work to level up your self-esteem and your sense of self, because um, um, something is missing between you and this energy. Something is not what it needs to be, and your friends in your head are picking up on that, but how you go about it needs to be more balanced. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Um, for singles, I'm afraid that you may have for singles and situations who are loyal to fault, right? Who are loyal to what they desire, who are loyal to the things that you are loyal to, things that are intangible, like someone who makes empty promises, or someone who in your mind has made you an empty promise. So like someone who said, "Oh, when I finish, this project, I'll be more in touch." And you're like, "Okay, I'm going to wait." And then they finish the project and you're like, "Okay, this is my moment. This is my moment." And then they don't come. It's like, don't do that, right? Like don't do that. Don't keep yourself hung up on like don't put yourself as a cloth hung up in a closet. Time's going by, and it's deteriorating your self-esteem. It's deteriorating your sense of self and sense of worth, because something may always come up with this person. If it's not, a project, it could be a person. Let's say this person is over there and they did end up, breaking up with someone. Does not mean that they're going to come and pick you out of the closet. So don't, hang yourself up there. Don't, be like, okay, I'm just going to be here sitting pretty, waiting for him to, or her to come to me. No, like, don't back down. Be available, but be open, but also tend to you, because this person may be giving you the eyes and stuff, but unless they make some sort of like concrete move, you're still on the rack, okay? Know that you're still on the rack and you want the best possible outcome for you. So keep yourself open, and tend to your sense of well-being as well. Not being loyal to a dream that is a mirage, okay? Because things are not what they need to be for at all. God, at all, physically or mentally, for you to, yep, for things to be what they need to be. Situationships, same. Take note. For those in situationships who are dealing with somebody, what I just said to singles, for singles also, don't back down. Things may not be what they need to be in your outside world. You can probably take a break from dating. For those who are single, you can probably take a little bit of a break from dating to sort yourself out. And you may be surprised by what may come around. Okay? That's nice. That's a nice message for singles. Okay, situationships. There may be a semblance of hope in your situation for those of you in situationships. That's weird. Oh, hello. A semblance of hope. The Tower. The Tower. That's the first time I've seen the Tower. I don't think the Tower really ever comes out in the upright. It comes out in the reverse a lot. So the semblance of hope to me is maybe something has happened in your situationship. Maybe they have ended that project. Maybe they have, ended that relationship, or maybe they have sort of done something over there that now you think, oh, this is my moment. Yeah, and an unexpected event that changes everything. And so you yourself may be putting yourself on hold. I would say that's not a bad thing. This is so damn. It's not me talking. It's not a bad thing. I feel like, again, you can be open to said circumstance with this person, but don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. You want to maintain an air of decorum with this person, this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh God. All the cards that you just don't ever want to get. All we're missing here is the Five of Swords, and we're set. Helping me understand on record is the Devil in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and I'm noticing this woman who's crying here. Okay, that's not the Queen. He's the Queen, but he's comforting this woman here. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, so things are still, there's something missing. I don't believe that whatever's happened is a lie, but I feel like don't hold your breath. Don't tie yourself to this person. If things aren't where they need to be for you to commit to this person within yourself, you would be robbing yourself if you chose to tie yourself to this person at this moment in time. I don't feel like you need to necessarily sort of ditch the whole situation. No. Yeah, keep sort of an abreast and keep open. But at the same time, I feel like because of this sort of thing that's happened, you may rob yourself of the good work you've been doing before this sort of event happened. Because I feel like all of the cards to me that tell me about your self-esteem, your sense of worth, all those kind of cliche things, but those things that make you feel like, oh, this could be for me, and then it tanks, and then your sense of self tanks. Those types of things, all those cards are out here, and they're saying, watch out for yourself, because you may be in a state, not like a fragile-ish state, where it's a dance. There's a way. There's like it's basically what I would say in short is to be open to this person, but not to the point that you commit yourself to them as though they're your person, because they're not. Be careful of consoling them in an attempt to be a friend when you really want to be a romantic interest. Because the Queen of Cups, she's consoling this person here. Now, while I think this is you, I'm going to say that be careful of consoling them during this breakup, this thing. Lest you sort of dig for information. No, this is I'm getting two energies from this, so give me a second. Lest you sort of steal from yourself the opportunity for romance, if that's what you're looking for. Singles, situationships as well. For others of you, or even the same story I read in layers. So the layered information here is also, if this is you, this is you, right? This is the Queen of Cups. If this is the case, they may come to you in a way for them to dig information. They're coming to you with a bit of a toxic energy. Now, yes, the devil's in reverse. Let's read that. They're coming to you with not entirely the best, at least not the best intentions for your highest good. I would say mistakenly judging something as bad, negative, or wrong. Oh fuck. Okay, now I'm gonna read it the way I'm reading it. I feel like they may come to you as a means to comfort themselves over whatever happened, and maybe dig for information about the other person. Also, I do see you doing this, you going to them, consoling them, or whatever, in order to dig for information for what happened, in order for you not to do the thing that happened with their other partner, and for you to kind of show like, I'm here. Now with the devil in reverse saying mistakenly, which is cute, mistakenly judging something as bad, negative, or wrong, what I do see here is that this unrequited love here, I don't feel like you don't feel anything for them. Even when it was on their end, I didn't really see that. I just feel like it's not the right time. Like something is legitimately missing. Something is legitimately missing, and even here, this person is looking through these files, looking for some sort of information. Here, it looks like I actually feel like this person is like, yes, consoling them, but also like low-key digging for information. So something is missing here. Something is missing. For you lot. Yeah, something is missing. Seven of Swords. I'll read that to you for the sake of continuity. Someone taking something that doesn't belong to them. So I feel like don't try to make a concrete move towards this person at all. You can be open to them and things like that, but not in a way that you sort of like claim them. I mean, you could, shit, I don't know, do what you want. Couples. I think we're on couples now, right? God, it's alright. This is supposed to be shorter. Couples, yeah, sure enough. Let's see. The sun in reverse. That's funny. This is nice. I'm not actually mad at this reading. I feel like this whole reading has actually been pretty positive. In the sense that people, it's not like even the sort of like bad things I've said aren't really bad. Like it's generally pretty good. The sun in reverse has too many positive activities, feeling burnt out, and a need to prioritize. I feel like for couples, perhaps something did end up popping off with your partner. You know, something that you thought, okay, now we can spend more time together. If that's the case, in any case, your guidance um, for couples in particular is to, let's say your partner is coming home from, not war, the 1940s, but your partner is coming home from, you know, a project, or they're coming home from something, and it's really great that they're coming. Don't overcrowd them. Be open to them, be present for them, but don't overcrowd them, is what I'm seeing. Don't overcrowd your partner, couples. Don't overcrowd your partner. Um, don't overcrowd them. Give them their space, and fix your jitteriness. And when I say fix, I mean that in the most respectful way. It's more so like, you know, now that they're around, or now that they're blah blah blah, whatever the situation is, let them take care of them, and you handle you until such a time that you lot can. I don't feel like you're not working together. It just seems like don't crowd them. Don't crowd them. Okay? Don't crowd them. If someone's come back from hospital or whatever, it's not, I don't know, it's not for them to be doing heavy lifting. Yeah, don't crowd them. And I feel like that could go for all of you, actually. Don't crowd them. So if you'd like to join the membership, the sovereignty membership, about stepping into your sovereignty and claiming your sovereignty over your own life, you can. The link is in the description box below, along with some information when you click it. Otherwise, thank you so much for subscribing and liking the video.